You are watching Channel 5 News. I'm here at IAO Elementary School, where 2 months ago a 6-year-old boy shot and killed a 6-year-old girl from his class called Kayla Rolland with a gun he found in his uncle's closet. I'm gonna see if I can interview some people. Hello sir, do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Go ahead.
So what happened here at Buell Elementary was obviously very tragic. What do you think about all this?
I think it's very bad that a kid can bring a gun to school and just shoot someone. There is no security, or like maybe I think he had a mental issue, so there was no process going on to help him, provide mental health to him. I think that caused, and that is why he could bring a gun to school and shoot someone.
Yeah, so do you know what caused it, or do you have any speculations on what caused this incident to happen?
As I said, I think it was a mental issue that he developed by playing aggressive games like Skylanders and Super Mario Bros. 2. And I think he listened too much to aggressive music like trap or rap or metal.
Interesting. So, if the problem is mental health, do you have any suggestions that the government can do or schools can do in order to minimize these incidents?
I think the school could the government should implement a law that states that when that your parents have to fill in if their kids have issues, or that they are left home alone, or that they are bullied or something, and that the school could then anticipate on the problems the parents wrote down, and maybe provide mental health and stuff like that.
Alright, so you think the problem is mental health, and
Yes.
is it only caused by listening to aggressive music, playing aggressive games, or do you think there's another thing that can cause a bad mental state in children's minds?
I think maybe he is left alone quite a bit, and he was just home alone, and
Yes, because his mother was actually working out of town and he had to stay with his uncle, so he actually didn't see his mom that often. So
yeah, I think that developed quite an issue, because you receive love from your mom, and when you don't see her, you can't receive her love. That lets you feel very lonely, and that will develop a very mental issue.
So is the problem just mental health, or do guns also play a part in this incident, or are guns not the problem?
I think guns are not the problem. It's the person that's using the gun. Because if you say guns are the problem, you could also say a knife is the problem. You could even kill someone with a pencil. So it's not particularly that the gun is the problem right here.
So you think that if Diedrich Owens, the 6-year-old boy, didn't have a gun but instead brought had a knife, he would have still killed Kayla Rolland?
Probably, yes.
Okay, so in conclusion, mental health is the issue, and guns have nothing to do with it, or not as much to do with it as mental health, and parents of children should indicate if their kid has a problem mentally.
Yeah, that's what I think, and I think guns shouldn't be restricted or banned, because in America there is that you can have guns right now. But if we change it to like a no gun law, then we couldn't defend ourselves, and it would be much worse. It's like we couldn't kill a mass shooter, and there would be just far more innocent people dead than we have right now.
Alright. Thank you for your opinions and time.
Yes.
Have a good day. So now we're gonna see if we can find someone else to interview. I think that person over there can give their opinion. Hello sir, do you
Hi.
mind if I interview you?
No, of course, go ahead.
So what happened here at Biel Elementary School was very tragic.
Yeah.
6-year-old boy, Diedrich Owens, shot and killed a 6-year-old girl, Kayla Rowland, with a gun he found in his uncle's closet, unlocked. How do you feel about this?
Obviously, I think it's very sad that a little boy like this, I mean, he was only 6 years old, as you said, could so easily take a gun to school and even fire a shot with it without anybody noticing. I think at least one of the parents or one of the teachers should have stepped in and noticed the gun and maybe taken it away from him. So yeah, I really think that there should be made more methods to prevent something like this from ever happening again.
So what do you think caused this incident?
The ease of him getting a gun, I think, is the biggest cause, because if he finds a gun unlocked in the unlocked closet, that's never healthy. That's never a good sign. I mean, there's always the risk that a child who doesn't know how to handle it might take it with him and do something with it, even if it wasn't to kill somebody, but just to hurt somebody or to kill himself or to shoot at objects even. And as most people know, in America it's very easy to get hold of a gun. And suppose in Canada, you have to tick away more boxes before you can purchase a gun. And in America, you don't even have to do a background check. So it's very easy.
Yeah. Alright, so do you have any suggestions on how the government can fix this problem, or how schools can severely limit these kind of incidents from happening?
Yeah. To begin with, I think the gun laws should be restricted, and it should get way more difficult to be able to purchase a gun, as I said. And then I think it might be a good idea for high schools, but as you can see, also elementary schools, to maybe check people's bags a couple of times a week for any weapons, guns mostly, but also maybe knives or scissors or something. But maybe don't check everybody, because that would take a very long time and people wouldn't feel safe at the school anymore. But check kids from whom the teacher knows their parents have guns or are gun fanatics, or they have done illegal things in the past, or just check some people who look suspicious sometimes.
Alright, so you mentioned that guns are the issue here.
Yeah.
So do you also think the boy's mental health had a part in this? Or are guns the only issue?
No, yeah, guns are the only issue. I mean, I know he was saying that his uncle and his mom wasn't there very often to look after him or show love to him, but I don't think that played a part here. Had he found the gun in his mother's closet, he still would have taken it to school, and he still would have. It would have resulted in the same thing. So guns are the problem, and mental health is not the issue.
Alright, so in conclusion, you say that guns are the
Yeah.
primary issue. Mental health has nothing to do with it. Parents should notify the schools if they have guns, or
I don't think
shoot guns.
many parents would notify the school, but I think
it should be
it should
required.
Be it should be required. Or schools should try to find out themselves if parents have misbehaved or if kids have misbehaved, and check their bags sometimes for any weapons. So, and I actually think that guns should be prohibited.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really do, because if you look at the numbers, America has way more homicides per year than countries like Canada or the Netherlands or Norway or other countries. And I think the easiest solution is to prohibit guns.
So if you prohibit guns, another person I just interviewed said that it would be good, that guns are good to defend yourselves and the people around you.
Yeah, but
What do you think about that?
if there are no guns in the country, then why would you have to defend yourself?
Well, maybe
You can take a knife, I suppose, but I don't think. If you look at what happened in Columbine as well, I mean, in this situation, only one person was killed. But in Columbine, it was a mass shooting, and I really don't think that somebody could have eliminated that many people in such a short amount of time with only a knife.
Alright, thank you for your opinions. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Have a good day.
Same.
This has been Channel 5 News, bringing you the latest updates on the Peel Elementary School shooting. Please stay tuned for more information on this shooting and other activities in this area.